This clip contains a debate regarding the topic Me Too. BBC has invited two women, Ella Whelan and Ash Sakar, and given them a platform to speak. The idea of the debate is to discuss if the Me Too movement is a good or bad thing. Therefore, two women with different opinions tries to convince each other that their meanings and arguments have more durability than the opponent's statements. The debate structure is built upon pros and cons about the Me Too movement. This also means that it's necessary to have some strict guidelines during the debate. The guidelines are as follow: 1. You are not allowed to interrupt your opponent. 2. You can only speak if you are asking a question or answering one put to you. The two women who are debating have generally different positions about the Me Too movement. On one hand, Ella Whelan means that the Me Too movement has done little good because of its ability to portray many men as rapists or sex offenders. She believes that the movement single-handedly has released an epidemic. She says that Me Too has separated the genders, and the phenomenal flirting is a rare thing to witness these days. Because many women are paranoid and many men are afraid of being apprehended before anything has happened. On the other hand, Ash Sakar believes that the Me Too movement is an amazing concept that helps the modern world progress. She believes that the movement is a key tool for the many women who have been violated. She thinks that the movement has created more awareness containing the many cases of sexual harassment that goes undetected, and finally, that the movement has given girls and women the ability to talk freely about a topic that otherwise used to be a taboo. Ash Sakar asked Ella Whelan why the Me Too movement is a bad concept. Here, Ella Whelan tells us about the origin of the movement. It is commonly known that the once extremely respected movie director Harvey Weinstein got accused of many distasteful charges. Then the first sign of the Me Too movement began to show up. Weinstein's fall meant that the rise of the Me Too movement could begin. However, Ella Whelan believes that the Weinstein case meant that a lot of women began to generalize all men as rapists. She thinks that it is dangerous to let one spoiled apple ruin the whole barrel. Because the majority of men are innocent, and by lumping all men together, the Me Too movement creates an alienation between the two genders. When she mentioned Weinstein, she says that she hopes that everyone can agree that he is a monstrous figure. She says it in a way that makes everyone who doesn't think the same look like a terrible person themselves. Ash Sakar responds by informing that one-fifth of every sexual assault actually happens with or with an ex-partner. Here Sakar used the appel form logos, which apply to a logical sense. The use of logos is often a strong argument because it shows that you have some background knowledge, and it's hard to argue against solid facts. In her counter-argument, she also used the device known as humor, when she says that bad sex not always equal a rape attempt. She clearly tries to inform the audience of the unreasonableness of the fact that so many people are victims of assault, even when they are in a relationship. That's why Me Too is such an important movement that has the ability to break the gray zone that still exists regarding sexual abuse. Ella Whelan then explains the difficulties that lies within that girls and women always have to be on guard when surrounded by men. Some girls and women prefer letting go rather than protecting themselves from predators. She amplifies her point of view by using hand gestures. Ella Wieland is on purpose exaggerating when she asks if we should teach all boys not to rape and tell all girls to be on watch regarding boys. She uses exaggeration to stress the stupidity of such a paranoid world. Ash Sakar again uses logos by showing statistics, this time about the fact that 20% of all women in UK will at some point in their life experience sexual assault or harassment. Finally, Ash Sakar once again uses the appeal form logos when mentioning a study done at several US campuses. She says when boys are asked if it's okay to rape, everybody will agree that it's not okay. But if you twist the question and avoid the word rape, frightening numbers of men now thinks it's okay. By using the word frightening, she uses the appeal form pathos. At last, the two young women sum up the opponent's point of view. As a viewer, we get a clear description of what these two women believe that the Me Too movement is all about. On one hand, Ella Whelan thinks that the Me Too movement is a great tool if used right. On the other hand, she believes that the Me Too accusations, if used wrong, can destroy the natural connection between men and women. Ash Shekar strongly believes that Me Too is the way forward, and everyone who disagrees is against process. She thinks that she thinks that the Me Too movement is an outstanding way of breaking the gray zone between sexual harassment and natural flirting.